Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the Moog MF drive, which is this really sweet like filter, super bipolar kind of pedal. And depending on what type of like input you're putting into it and how dynamic you are with it, it can be super versatile. And it's basically like mostly a British style creamy overdrive, but kind of with an American twist to it as well, with a lot of harmonic tone in it. So before we go over the knobs actually, there's a few switches on here that I'd like to go over as well. So the first one is the drive switch. In the down position, the gain knob's range is about 6.5 decibels up to 48. In the up position, the gain range is about 16 decibels to about 56, 57. Next is the peak, which when engaged, peak creates an extra 15 decibel boost at the filter cutoff, which is really cool for that mid-range or high-end frequency you're looking for. The first knob is the gain knob here, which is going to set your gain, you know, the usual, the more you dial it in, the more aggressive it's going to be, and it breaks up great, as you'll hear later on in the video. The next knob is the tone knob, which is a low pass, mid scoop, high pass section that is gone through an FET for color basically. At a minimum, the sound is really dark but actually full. And then you move it up a little bit and it kind of goes to like a scooped, almost boutique type of low end. And then at the max, the sound is super just there, super smooth, articulate, and a little bit of the low end is rolled off. Next is the output knob. So the output is super hot, so you can go just completely clean from just wide open. And you have proper gain in it, and you could really just use this as a great boost pedal. And then last but not least is the filter, which is kind of tied in with the tone knob and the peak switch that we have here. When you turn the peak off, the filter can kind of like knock off some top end and you get a little bit of more of a heftiness to your amp. Have it on with the filter, you can add a little bit of low, mid, almost some high frequency to your sound that you're having now at this point. So without further ado, let's check it out. I am playing a Gibson Explorer T in cherry finish, and I am running through a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe 3 with reverb about 4. And this has been the Moog MF Drive. Just a couple more tidbits at the end here. This pedal is true bypass along with its other counterparts in this run, as well as they did a really great job of making this sound like a really loud tube amp without all the hum and hiss that you're gonna get off of it just being arena loud. Also, like I had mentioned earlier, this would also be a great boost pedal. If you've already got a dirt box you like, this would be a great boost pedal. You wouldn't need anything else. This would have endless options for you. And then speaking of options, it also, like its counterparts, has an expression pedal hookup, which you could use as a really cool tunable dirty wah. Enough about me telling you about it. Come on down to our Edwardsville or our Collinsville location and try one out yourself and pick one up for $169.99.